We love bringing back directors we love, and we love you, and we love that you're back. And I want to welcome the company of Raisin in the Sun. When we do a classic text, we really want to do it right and make it current and make it fresh and make it relevant for our audience. It's the whole reason we do it. And Liesl is the director we most wanted to entrust this play in, and we're so incredibly happy not only that you're back, but that you're back with a classic text that's really ready to be reminted. So to the company, you're off on an amazing journey, and I'm so happy that all of you are here. And to the staff, just thank you all so much in advance for the hard work that you're putting into this production and that you put into this enormous season so far. This is the biggest season we've had since I've arrived here, and your hard work is not lost on myself or anyone on the team. So thank you so much for the work you're about to do and for making this an incredibly, what will be, I'm sure, an incredibly memorable production for us here at the theater. Michael, do you want to say anything?
Maybe I'll say two things. One is that this is, Raisin is actually obviously one of those extraordinary plays in American canon, and it is a rare event for us. This is one of the, I think this is only the second time that we've actually returned to a play. Huntington produced a version of Raisin in the Sun about 18, 19 years ago. I think it's about that long. So we're, this is continuing a great tradition. And the other thing is, I want to dispel the rumor that Liesl has already made alternate plans for opening night. It is not true. We will be opening this play on Wednesday, March 13th. And Liesl can explain what I'm talking about some other time, for those of you who don't know.
Well, it's just amazing to be back, you guys. It always feels like coming home on many levels. I want to tell you two stories. The first is, when I was working as an actor in Boston, and I really wish you hadn't said how many years ago you did that.
It was fewer.
It was like 5 years ago. And, I was doing a whole bunch of shows in small theaters, and then I got a call to come in to audition for Beneatha here. And I thought, oh, I think I can do this. I mean, be in the theater. Because that was sort of the gold standard if you were a Boston actor. Once you got called into the Huntington, then it meant that you were doing work that was worthy of being at the Huntington. So I didn't get it, but I did go to grad school right after that. That was the thing that said to me, all right, if you want to work on that level and not at small theaters, you've got to up your game. So that was the thing that made me go to grad school. That's the first story. The second story is that Chris Weigel asked me if I wanted to do this a few times, and I did turn it down a few times because this past year, I'd been asked to direct this play all over the country, and I kept turning them down for various reasons. And then he asked me again, and I said, my friend Robert, I heard, did a really good production of this up at the Jiva. You should just talk to him about, maybe hire him to do it. I thought that, I didn't see it, but I heard it was really great. And he was kind of like, thanks for trying to artistic direct our theater, but just have another look at it. So I did. I went back and I had another look at it, and I thought about it. I mean, the play is an incredible play. It's probably one of the great American plays. And then I thought I should get over myself, and that if I was going to direct a play, it would be somewhere like the Huntington, where I really trust you guys to execute the ideas that the designers and I come up with, and the actors and I flesh out. And I felt, I really feel safe to take on such a big play. And when you're working with actors or designers and they feel the fear and it makes them step back, your job as a director is to push them into the scary place, because that's where all the gold is. And I feel like as a director, I had that moment where like, oh God, this is just too big. There's too much here, it's too loaded, but I feel in such good hands that I'm so glad that I said yes, because I'm so excited to start working on it. So thank you guys.